Hi everyone, it's Victoria from Vic and West, and in today's video I am going to be talking about my February TBR. So to start off, I have The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which I am so excited to get into this because I've heard so many good things. So the back of it says, "Sharpen your blade, harden your heart." Jude was 7 when her parents were murdered, and she and her two sisters were stolen away to live in the treacherous high court of Fairy. 10 years later, Jude wants nothing more than to belong there, but many of the Fae despise humans, especially Prince Cardan, the youngest and wickedest son of the High King. To win a place at the court, Jude must defy him and face the consequences. Like that just, oh my god, it sounds so good. I'm so excited. And then book 2, I have Kristen Hanna, The Women. I have never read a Kristen Hanna book, but I have a lot of her books. And this was a book of the month book. So it says, women can be heroes. When 20-year-old nursing student Frankie McGarth hears these words, it is a revelation. Raised in the sun-drenched, idyllic world of Southern California and sheltered by her conservative parents, she has always prided herself on doing the right thing. But in 1965, the world is changing, and she suddenly dares to imagine a different future for herself. When her brother ships out to serve in Vietnam, she joins the Army Nurse Corps and follows his path. As green and inexperienced as the men sent to Vietnam to fight, Frankie is overwhelmed by the chaos and destruction of war. Each day is a gamble of life and death, hope and betrayal. Friendships run deep and can be shattered in an instant. In war, she meets and becomes one of the lucky, the brave, the broken, and the lost. But war is just the beginning for Frankie and her veteran friends. The real battle lies in coming home to a changed and divided America, to angry protesters, and to a country that wants to forget Vietnam. And then it says, The Women is the story of one woman gone to war, but it shines a light on all women who put themselves in harm's way and whose sacrifice and commitment to their country has too often been forgotten. A novel about deep friendship and bold patriotism. The women, I don't know why I can't say the plural to woman today. The Women is a richly drawn story with a memorable heroine whose idealism and courage under fire will come to define an era. I cannot wait. And then the next book that I have, and I've been putting this off because I wanted the third book. Oh, wait. My clock is going off. Okay. So I've been putting this book off because I wanted the third book to come out because I did not want to go through the pain that I heard that everyone went through when they read this and then had to wait a year for the third book to come out. So now the third book's out, I will gladly read it. And that is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I am not going to be reading what this is about because it will spoil Fourth Wing. But if you don't know what Fourth Wing is about, it's about this 20-year-old woman named Violet Sorrengail, and she becomes a writer at a college. And what a writer is, she's a dragon rider, and she's forced into it. She doesn't want to, because she was being trained her whole life to be a scribe, and her mom said, no, everyone in our family becomes dragon riders. You now have to do that. So the entire first book is about her journey of trying to become a dragon rider, and we see if she succeeds or not. It's very good. I highly recommend it. And then the last book on my list is actually a reread of mine. So this is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I am so excited to reread this. I have missed Clary and Jace and Simon and Isabel, oh my gosh, not Isabella. Isabel and Magnus and Alec and just everyone. So if you don't know what this is about, it says, when Clary Frey heads out to the Pandemonium Club in New York City, she hardly expects to witness a murder, much less a murder committed by 3 teenagers covered with strange tattoos and brandishing bizarre weapons. Then the body disappears into thin air. It's hard to call the police when the murderers are invisible to everyone else, and when there is nothing, not even a smear of blood, to show that a boy has died. Or was he a boy? This is Clary's first meeting with the Shadow Hunters, warriors dedicated to ridding the earth of demons. It's also her first encounter with Jace, a shadow hunter who looks a little like an angel and acts a lot like a jerk. Within 24 hours, Clary is pulled into Jace's world with a vengeance when her mother disappears and Clary herself is attacked by a demon. But why would demons be interested in ordinary mundanes like Clary and her mother? And how did Clary suddenly get the sight the shadow hunters would like to know? I have read the Mortal Instruments series, which is what this series is called. I've read The Infernal Devices, and I've also read the Last Hours series. The only series that I haven't read that's out so far is, I don't know what that series is called. I think it's called the Dark Artifices series. I know Lady Midnight is the first book. So I haven't read those yet, but I'm so excited to start my reread. But yeah, that is my February TBR. I will probably be doing a reading wrap-up and let you know about which ones that I read. I'm also planning on doing some reading vlogs as well this month. So, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things. Bye.